Right Angle Quick Cuts brought to you by the members at BillWhittle.com.
And this is where Trump could, I think, seal the deal, is to basically say, look, I'm a real estate developer from New York. I don't care what these people say about me. I've never cared about what they say about me. But the more important point is, what are they saying about you? What are they saying about you? You believed that the government was being weaponized against the American people and trying to determine the course of the election. And it turns out the press laughed at you and mocked you. It turns out you were right. You were saying that there was no collusion with the Russians, that there was no evidence to believe that. And for two and a half years, you were mocked and told you were wrong by the mainstream media. And it turns out you were right. And it turns out that whatever you think of me personally, all of the things that I said were happening actually happened.
What's going on here is the people have discounted it. They're not waiting for the full results. They know after 2 years of nothing that it's a big nothing. And Bill, what was it you said in the backstage, that it's the Mueller report of blank? That should be.
I actually said that. No. I actually said that that Beto O'Rourke was the Mueller report of politicians.
That's what it was. And the Mueller report of should be the new way of saying nothing burger.
That's
You
right.
know, it's The Last Jedi was the Mueller report of Star Wars sequels. You know, you can play this game as much as you want, and I think that's where they are. There's no big bump, but there was never going to be a big bump, and there's also not going to be a big crater either.
And I suppose that the Mueller report is the Beto O'Rourke of reports.
That's it. There you go. It works. It's a perfect symmetry.
It goes both ways. So why the question? Well, clearly the question arises from the fact that someone expected Trump to get a polling bump after the release of the Mueller report. Why? Why was he expected to get a bump? Because someone thought that the process of investigating President Trump's connections with Russia was depressing his popularity numbers. And who would think such a thing but the people who are behind pushing this investigation? So what is really disappointing to the people who advance this theory that Trump was colluding with Russia to throw the 2016 election is that they didn't have any impact, is that they weren't depressing his numbers. There was no
brilliant. Yeah,
difference.
Brilliant. That's great.
When the probe was over, nothing changed.
That's it.
Because
Genius.
Trump didn't have a wasted 2.5 years. The Democrats had a wasted 2.5 years. And now they've got to figure out what to do for the next 1.5 years so that somehow they can unseat this incredibly successful incumbent who has managed to defeat all of their efforts and to actually thrive on the distractions that they sought to undercut him with.